Hello everybody, we continue with practicing chess puzzles. Okay. Okay. This should be a checkmate if we can remove the knight on f6. Okay. So it seems that we are simply going to... Okay, let me see. Can we sacrifice? But can we sacrifice the queen like this? It's not clear that we can do that because then black has time to move something like this, which is actually check and then quickly checkmate. So, but yes, black has this threat. So taking on f6 doesn't seem as a valid option here. But what happens if we sacrifice the... If we sacrifice the rook? But we cannot attack fast with the queen, it seems to me. Also now, if black moves the bishop on d3, we actually have no squares for the king. Except, of course, c1. I was also thinking on something like this, attacking the queen, but it's simply dangerous for our king. Aha! But I didn't see it, just a beautiful move. This is a kind of example where you simply need to see everything. We don't threat only rook g8. We threat queen f7. We threat queen f7. So if knight moves, we checkmate on f7. So we are indeed going to sacrifice the rook here. And then we are going to checkmate. Yes, that is just beautiful, but I didn't see at first. Okay, next one. So we have time to stop the pawn. So we are going with our pawn. Okay. Black still can stop our pawn. So it's not clear what can I do here. Black can step inside this square with this diagonal on the next. Aha! But we are now in move, so we still go with the pawn. Yes, it cannot. We now, of course, need to stop black pawn, and our pawn is unstoppable. Yes, I was not calculating accurately, so this is actually easy. Next one. Well, I am not completely sure. I'm simply not sure, but what happens if we attack the black queen here? Okay, where queen can go? Queen can go then here, 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 and here. So it seems safe. Okay. Do we have some other options here? Okay. H5 is not safe. Okay, yes, maybe it is. We have this move. But then queen can simply capture on h4. Okay. What other options do we have? Taking the pawn. I'm just missing the idea here. Well, can I go immediately? Maybe I can go immediately with g4. So if I go immediately with g4, queen can go here, but then we simply do this. And if queen goes here, we can attack with the rook. And queen actually can't go to d3. This move is impossible. I was wrong. It is covered by our knight. So it seems that g4 actually often very bad move, moving the pawn in front of the king, but it seems that we are trapping the queen. And yes, we are indeed trapping the queen. I have this idea here. And yes, we are taking the queen. Okay, nice. Next one. Okay, not good position for a white king, but how can we take advantage of that? Actually, white is also threatening immediate, almost immediate checkmate here. Of course, we can go to g8, but not good position. Seems that we are dead soon here. But what can we do here? Ideally, I would want to do this. Queen f5. And there is no escape for white king, but that square is covered by white queen. So also it doesn't seem to me that we can sacrifice the rook in any manner here. It is not clear how can we checkmate with two rooks, especially when white pawn is on h3 here. I would like to have this threat here, but h3 pawn is preventing me to attack. Aha! But I can sacrifice the queen by removing that. Aha, I can sacrifice the queen like this. Queen g4 by moving the pawn out of h file, and then I checkmate with the rook. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Okay. Next one. Next one. How to do this one? Of course, white is threatening to promote. I have only two possible moves, it seems to me. Either this one or this one. Okay, if I move the rook out of first rank, king can go to b1. a1 is not good, but b1 is good. But then I cannot check immediately without losing my rook. Ah, okay. Maybe I can lose my rook but promote. Okay, but I cannot even promote because bishop is covering promotion square on a1. Okay, I was planning something like this, but then king goes here. Then I check here. King takes rook, and I was planning to promote, but bishop is simply covering that. So I guess that I need to go with the pawn first. Okay, it's difficult to calculate this endgame to me. I shall try with the pawn. Okay. Okay. Aha. And now I guess that I need to do this one. Okay. It seems that this is the correct path. And now it seems that this is the right move. That king can go only to the corner and then we can checkmate easily. But let's be careful here. If we check with the king, with the rook, that king can go here. Aha. King go here, but we can promote. Nice. And if we do this, okay, maybe, okay, but now bishop will take our pawn. Okay, so let's do this. And it was correct. Moving to the next one. Sorry, I'm slow, but I'm solving so far. I simply don't want to rush here. I don't have, unfortunately, last time I said that I will practice more, but it seems that I will not practice much more. It seems that I don't have enough time simply for chess. I shall probably play some 10 minutes games and recording these videos. That is pretty much the all time I have for the chess. So it will be that way, no matter how many of you will be watching this. Okay, moving next one. Okay, let me see. Let me see. It seems clear that I can now push the pawn here and later here because queen is covering this diagonal, checking the king when this diagonal is free. And we do not need to fear a white advanced pawn which is far away from promotion. And I'm going to try simply this. Okay. I just lost one pawn, but now I am attacking the queen with the discovered. Okay, let me be one careful. Yes, this is discovered. Okay, this will be discovered check. But queen can stop it like this. So I'm still not sure. Aha, but we can then exchange. Could be tricky. This one could be tricky. I have two rooks on F file, but I cannot attack at this point. Well, I don't know. I'm going with the only promising move I can see. Okay. And now it seems that I need to exchange queens first. If I push the pawn further, white is taking my queen, and even if I promote, I'm losing that queen. So also something like this still doesn't work. Something like this doesn't work. Well, I shall try to take the queen. Okay, it was correct. Still correct. But now it's simply not obvious to me what to do. If I do this, white can stop my pawn. But I can then maybe sacrifice my rook for promotion. Okay, let's try that idea. Okay, we did it. Okay, moving to the next one. Well. Okay. What happens if we sacrifice the queen? King takes. Rook check. We also have this check. There is some hope in this combination, but I can't see the precise continuation and easy mate here. Maybe it's better to check with the bishop, preventing king from going to g6. Well, let me see once again. Well, maybe I can go immediately. Well, I cannot go. I didn't see actually correctly here. Okay, I cannot do this. Bishop is covering that square. But I can move bishop here immediately, threatening queen takes h7. checkmate. But still not clear. If I do this, black can stop my bishop like this. Aha! But maybe then we can sacrifice that rook here, because we have two threats. If bishop take our rook, we can still checkmate with the queen because our bishop is covering h7 square. Okay. Okay, actually it's too difficult for me, but I shall try this idea anyway. It seems that I was correct. And now I am going to try that crazy move here. And okay, it was not correct. I still need to calculate something here. I don't know, actually. I saw this, but maybe I can. Okay, one idea is simply to take the bishop. Well, I don't know. Queen moves here. We take the rook. And it seems that we are at least in advantage. Although we are losing the bishop here. Another idea is to sacrifice the queen. And then to attack the rook with the rook. Because now bishop is not covering this diagonal. Okay, maybe I'm wrong with both moves. Okay, this one is not good. Okay, this one is actually good. Okay, just winning material. I was too ambitious. I wanted to checkmate here and I missed this. Okay, moving to the next one. Hmm. I see this threat. but I'm not sure how to move this knight out from this diagonal, because that knight actually is good here covering this e7 square. Maybe I can just take the pawn, attacking the queen. And if king takes, it is checkmate it almost immediately. Well, well. Well, I don't know. I shall try this one. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem good to take the queen. We are winning the queen and one pawn and losing the rook. Actually, losing the knight on g7. It seems that we need to further attack with that knight. Okay. Maybe we can exchange queens, because then we have fork with the knight. I was thinking about some crazy moves like immediately knight e6, but queen simply takes the knight, and it doesn't seem that I have enough attack here. So I shall simply take the queen, and then I shall fork and take the rook. Just going for simple material, and this time I didn't complicate, and this time it was correct. So what to do here? Okay, some crazy position here, definitely. Okay, I can sacrifice the rook. And if white takes, I have check with the queen, threatening to checkmate. But what happens if I take the pawn, but white don't take and moves the king here? It seems that I don't have such attack anymore. Okay, then I can, okay, if white do this, I can check here, and rook needs to take, and then queen h3 checkmate. Okay, we are going with this. And actually white took, so we are going with this. And it seems to me that I am not missing anything, that it is indeed a checkmate. Okay. Okay, next one. So, is this really sacrificing the rook? Checking with the queen. Rook, king moves here. Checking with the bishop. Rook goes to f7. King takes f7. Okay, I am not completely sure, but I'm going with this idea. I'm going precisely with this idea. And now, I want to be careful a little bit. Aha. If I take here, king can go only here. I check from here, actually checkmate, because bishop is covering here. Yes, that was correct. Okay, let's try one more at the end. So let's see like this. If we check from here, king can go only here or here. And if king goes here, we check from here. King goes, sorry, King goes here and we checkmate here. Okay, so if we check here and if king goes here, then we have a little but then we can again check with the queen. King will go here. Then we can check from here. Okay, it's not now it's not clear, but I have no better idea here. I'm simply doing this. And I'm simply doing this. Okay, can we be a little bit more careful now? I don't know. If I check again with the queen, it seems like a repetition to me. I'm going to do this. Okay, and it was correct. Okay, I managed to recover somewhat my rating today. Only one missed puzzles. Of course, I was very slow in solving this. But okay, we continue like this. This channel is for us who don't have much time for chess. So after several years of trying to learn chess and not having enough time, I figured out that I simply want to play quick 10 minutes games and to practice at least once a week like this video solving chess puzzles, that this is the best way from me to improve. If I help anybody else in improving in chess, this channel will reach its goal. So if I help only one person, that is nice. See you, bye bye, next time.